Works of Refik Anadol. On the one hand, it receives negative criticism. On the other hand, it is accepted as the beginning of a new trend of art. For the artist, anything can be medium of art. What important here is what to express with this medium. Now we are going to try to analyze one of his works. This video about Alcazar Dream Artificial Intelligence Cinema Project, titled Alcazar's Dream Interactive Installation in Alcazar Movie Theater in Beyoğlu, Istanbul, created by Turkish artist Refik Anadol. Alcazar Movie Theater has 100 years old history. I visited this media art installation in January. The basis of the project is the films, which are the memories of this place. These exhibitions in the Alcazar building displays frames from 150 films that were screened in Alcazar since the 1940s until 2010. Contributions of Nike Turkey. After 2010, Alcazar Cinema renovated and transformed into a cultural center. With this work, pieces of art frames from past of culture is created today's artwork. Recordings of these movies are processed with AI. Frames chosen by AI according to characters, their emotions, facial expression, sound, words. Artificial intelligence is a set of algorithm intelligence try to mimic human intelligence. Its intention is to show that AI can think. At this work, large amount of data turned into a performance by passing through AI. The image seen in exhibition is the output of this. He created this work with 20 projectors, 4 different sensors, a system that moves pigment by algorithm. Base of the work comes from if Alcazar Cinema had a dream, what would this dream contain? It is a 20 minutes digital experience. First 10 minutes of it shows this dream as a flowing of million images, words all around the walls, floor and ceiling with music. Invites the audience to connect with the architecture of the place. At the same time, it's an interactive performance in last 10 minutes. The AI understands the movement, direction and speed of people and transforms each viewer into a pigment with color of light by using cameras. A new experience emerges when work bring together the data and memory of the space with the movement of the viewer. It's great feeling to be part of the artwork. It feels like my body is the brush and each movement I make creates a new stroke brush. It's sort of a performance interactive art. When we think about our digital world in these days, artist is creating an environment here similar to digital world. Biggest difference we get into Metaverse, not with our bodies, but only with our mind through screen using an avatar. Although here we get into digital world with our bodies, not only minds. Mind is the witness, body is the actor. For me, this is the interesting part. Entering a place as if traveling inside of the Alcazar's mind, where the physical and virtual worlds together. Questioning what is the being human in the 21st century. With different cameras, it can understand the movement itself at the level of artificial intelligence and turns the viewer's movement into pigment. Generally, he used architectural buildings as a medium for expressing himself. He collects data by bringing artificial intelligence, neuroscience, and architecture. According to Anadol, it's about to show the dream of the spaces. He defines art as dream. Definition of success is the possibility of making a dream come true. He tried to find answers of some questions with his work, like can pigment be made from data? Can the invisible be seen? Can we create a structure beyond what we see? Can we recreate architecture by using algorithms? If the machine can learn, can a machine dream? Can a place learn? If it can learn, can it dream? The point that created the change for him, the place where artificial intelligence hides data when it learns. It is latent space. Can AI make connections between data in this latent space like human consciousness? What makes us human, our differentiation from other species, is to be able to think on our thoughts, which is very different than thinking over our environmental experiences, to be able to think on pure concepts which does not directly represent any image. It is important to notice here that artist is using only two of our senses, hearing and seeing. In the future, most probably, similar artists will be using other senses too, such as smell, touch, balance, feeling of space. So it is important to realize this is only a beginning of digital art coming out to recreate our environment directly. Another question is, did AI really awakened a meaning within me after the experience or not? Each of us should reply this question in the visually. From my experience, artists and AI inviting us into a dance with the memories of Alcazar.